Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's quiet. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Europa Point Stadium for Gibraltar Rugby versus Jamaica. The lineup for Jamaica today: number 1, Lewis Ellingham; number 2, Lamar Sinclair; number 3, Elliot Roof; number 4, vice captain Levi Meek; number 5, John Kerr; number 6, Aston Stevenson; number 7, Josh Graham; number 8, Aaron Kite; number 9, Justin Drew; number 10, Luke McNally Drew; number 11, Deontay King; number 12, and captain Lloyd Anderson; number 13, Jamie Richwood Williams; number 14, John Hines; number 15, Josh Ridewood Williams. On the bench, number 16, Brendan McMillan; number 17, Nathaniel Nelson; number 18, Imani Richards; number 19, Devon Smith; number 20, Mason Campbell; number 21, Aston Rose; number 22, Jaman Bant; and number 23, Calvin Petrie. Coaches are James Clark and Gary Chambers. And ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Gibraltar team: number 1, Tommy Grimes; number 2, and captain Luke Pye; number 3, Chris Higgins; number 4, Caleb Faulkner; number 5, Matt Jones; number 6, Joey Galloway; number 7, Luke Eastwell; number 8, Phil Nilsson; number 9, Paul McKenzie; number 10, Dave Barley; number 11, Adam Cook; number 12, Blake Smith; number 13, Manuel Dos Santos; number 14, Robin Petrie; number 15, Ed Lewis. And your replacements today: number 16, Achiro Shepherd Kapuro; Musa Tuznani; number 18, Mark Waller; number 19, Leo Judkins; number 20, Nigel Kells; number 21, Ashley White; number 22, Shane McDonnell; and number 23, Charles Neto. We are just 5 minutes away from kickoff here now. The teams will be coming out very shortly. Go ahead, mate, go ahead.
You're going to have to go to my laptop, the white one, stop that music, highlight every one of those, and then click the cross, and then load the music from the Jamaica file, which is on the hard drive. The music for the walkout, yeah? And then the anthem at the same time. On the right hand side, highlight all of those songs, and then click the cross at the bottom right.
I highlight them, mate? Do I have to just click them?
Click top one, hold shift, click the bottom one.
It's not working.
again, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the President of Gibraltar Rugby, Stephen Pyatt, and the CEO, Dad Thompson. gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Jamaica. Okay, copy. Please remain upstanding for the Gibraltar anthem.
We are underway here at Europa Point Stadium. Gibraltar kicking from left to right on your screens. Lost pressure on the receiver of the kick there. So, Gibraltar has come there, joined by Georgie Grimes. Georgie, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Great game so far. Gibraltar much possession, but certainly not giving Jamaica any meters in defence.
Yeah, I think they are showing themselves up front in defence. They're doing really well so far, and as you just said, that scrum showed that they're there to play and not to be walked over.
So Jamaica now up on the 10-metre line after kicking to touch with a line out. It's a bit scrappy, but they managed to get the ball out as they look to try and come down this near. Jamaica yet to break the 10-metre line. Really strong defence in Gibraltar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They're really showing themselves up front. They're not letting them gain anything, and if they are, they're having to really work for it.
Certainly are, and Jamaica pushing forward now. Moving the ball out wide, loose, but just so a knock-on from Gibraltar means that we have a scrum to Jamaica, still pinned down in their own half. Georgie, you're joining us over here. You're a player in the Alliance Premier 15s with Exeter. How do you find playing professional women's rugby?
Yeah, I think it's great. From when I first went over there, I didn't really know much what the setup in England's like for rugby, and then going over there you understand how big it is, and as the years have gone on it's only have just got bigger and bigger, and it's just going to get bigger I think from here onwards, and hopefully while it's going on over there, back here it can start getting a league going with more women playing, and just making the game bigger here and worldwide.
Yeah, certainly we've got a really growing women's section over here. They've got a game against Bahia after the national team game, and it's great to be able to give those opportunities to ladies to be able to play some rugby. Hopefully the more numbers we grow, the more we can get into a league and just continue to grow from there, because women's rugby is just skyrocketing at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and I think from the World Cup I think that's demonstrated how important it is to get women playing rugby on the bigger stages that have that flexibility to do it and the accessibility to actually get it going, and then the more women there is out there playing it, the more you're going to attract in.
It's certainly true. Promise by Gibraltar, the ball not quite going to hand out the back, so bring it down for a Jamaica line out. It is Gibraltar that's still the line out, moving the ball to the left. Mackenzie from the base, moving it wide, trying to come back into the space. Barley size top, and does well to make sure that stays in field as well. And now is the time for Gibraltar to put some pressure on in another defensive line out here deep inside Jamaica's half.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for Jamaica to try and get out of it. We've seen what Jib can do in their attack, so it's going to be how long can Jamaica hold against it before they go over the try line and get some points on the board.
Certainly is. Another Jamaica still have, and they are charging forwards, gaining 40. But Gibraltar going high in the tackle there, and Jamaica ought to move the ball quickly, trying to put the ball back inside. Strong tackle there from Gibraltar, and a great counter up too, but Jamaica still with the ball. Attempted jackal there, but I'm sure you might have been caught for this before, not rolling away, your teammates trying to jackal for the ball. You feel a bit guilty sometimes, can't you?
Yeah, even though you're not really the offender, because it is the person going over for the jackal, but if you can't get out of the way quick enough, you're slowing that play down for them and allowing your team to get that slight advantage. But yeah, as a player, the last thing you want to do is give away a penalty, not rolling away. So I'm sure they'll be going back and just not doing that now.
Yeah, definitely. I know that they've been working hard on their discipline, as any team would in a lead up to a game such as this. So Jamaica with an opportunity here just outside the Gibraltar 22. A strong carry. Ball came loose, backwards. Loose. Just trying to put boot to ball come through, but just going into touch. This gives Gibraltar an opportunity now to clear their lines, get out of their 22. They've done so well in defence, and it's just that penalty that cost them there.
Yeah, there was 2 consecutive penalties going against them, one for a high tackle and then one for not rolling away. So obviously they've got this line out, they've got to try and clear it as quick as they can. or oppose themselves as a big defence to stop Jamaica getting through. So it's a scrum to Jamaica just outside the 22. It'll be interesting to see what Jamaica play from here to see if they can get over that try line. We've seen Gibraltar put up a good scrum defence, so obviously hoping for that again. Great kick from Gibraltar. They've now kicked it onto halfway, putting the pressure on the Jamaica 11 to catch the ball, who then takes out into touch. So it's a jib line out on the halfway mark. Great line out from Jib on the halfway, take the front man option, then it goes through the hands to Matt Jones, who does a big carry, but sadly just as they make it over the 10-metre mark they go out into touch. That's a penalty for Jib as the Jamaican player is rolling across the floor, and obviously you're not allowed to do that with the new rules. Yeah, great spot to get a penalty for Jib, and hopefully they'll kick the ball out and gain some more metres to have an attacking line out from. Ref has called time off as they're waiting for a ball. Time should be going on anytime soon as they've got the ball back into play. It's Gibraltar. We're restarting from Gibraltar's attacking line out just outside the 22. Gibraltar playing it in close with a great carry from Matt Jones. Jib opted for the 3 points and sadly the kick just goes wide. So it is a 22 restart from Jamaica, putting the pressure back onto Jib to play out, and hopefully we can see some more of Jib attacking and putting the pressure on Jamaica to defend them. Some really smooth hands from Gibraltar, but sadly it's knocked on. Scrum to Jamaica.
Jamaica pushing forward, just making small moves forwards as they look to spin the ball out to the backs, trying to find some space, but some good defence. And through goes number 4.
Some really good footwork from the Jamaican player to get through, to put the score on, putting the pressure on to Jib to respond now. Some very smooth hands through that line, and then to get that line break and go straight through the middle, under the post, with a conversion to come.
unfortunate there for Gibraltar. Their quick defence meant that they just left gaps in a bit of a dogleg in defence, allowed Jamaica to go through to score the first try of the game. Kicking deep into the 22, and Jamaica have the ball now, setting up to clear. So you're back and kicking it up to the Gibraltar 10-metre line. Taken by Nilsson, and a strong carry as the ball gets spun out to the left side. Looking to try and find a gap. Ball just on there. Just tried to go for the intercept, but couldn't quite keep hold of the ball. And the ball quickly bobbled into touch, so scrum to Gibraltar. Getting set up for the scrum here in Georgie. We've seen so far Gibraltar having quite a dominant scrum.
Yeah, we have. They've really been putting the pressure on Jamaica on their own ball to try and keep it into the Jamaica hands, but they've really put the pressure on and causing Jamaica a lot of stress. But that was Gibraltar input and a great dominant scrum from them.
Yeah, that was a bit of a tighter scrum that time round, but it is Gibraltar that come out with the ball. Distributed into the backs, but a strong tackle there from Jamaica. They look to bring it back to the left. A low crunching tackle and the ball goes backwards, so we play on. Gibraltar making their way up to the 22 now. Bringing it towards this right hand side down the middle. Spinning it out wide. Not but the ball popping up into Jamaica's hands. Strong carry by the vice captain Meek for Jamaica. So look to dart round the corner. From the scrum half, but Nally Drew pushing up again, and it's a good turnover by Gibraltar, but unfortunately still playing advantage for a previous knock-on. So it will be a scrum to Jamaica. Can be so frustrating sometimes when you do so well, you think you've got the turnover, but referee's playing advantage and you have to go back.
Yeah, that's something you have to be aware of, is that the ref will have that final say, whether you think it's perfectly fine, and you could be defending for a good few minutes thinking the advantage is gone, get that turnover, and then you're going back to the scrum as the advantage wasn't over.
It certainly is, as we get set again for another scrum. This time for Jamaica, and there's a dominant push by Gibraltar, but the advantage arm is pointing the way of Jamaica as they move it out into the back, and they've got space, got men. Good cover defence from Gibraltar. Is Jamaica that's able to go over in the corner.
Some great rugby there from Gibraltar, playing simple hands from that scrum, opening up the outside and then setting the backs free to run it over the line.
So Gibraltar unable to add the extras there, and the ball gets kicked back to them again. Some nice footwork here on the near side. And the foot is in touch. There will be a line out to Gibraltar. A Jamaican foot slipping into touch. Bias, he throws in on disrupted well. There, getting a hand in and just knocking the ball out of Gibraltar's grasp. Strong carry forward, bring them into the Gibraltar half. Another old dart around the corner. So they bring the ball into the midfield, and a strong tackle there by Gibraltar, trying to hold him up, but tackle calls the referee. Well, from Gibraltar there. Powerful through the tackle from Aaron Kite. Getting Jamaica nearly up to the 10-metre line now, pushing forward once again. Strong carries from Jamaica here. Looking to move it out to the outside again, but finding a gap down the middle. Good cover. Tackles coming in for Gibraltar. Ball loose Jamaica, but they still have it just outside the 22. Skipping through it. Love. Ball comes loose backwards. Just come off the boot. It is Gibraltar. They look to clear their lines. And they kick just 22. Jamaica really pushing hard here, aren't they, Georgie?
Yes, they are putting a lot of pressure onto Jib, and you can see that Jib are having to scramble back to their line to try and put the defence on that they've been working on, and you've just seen that there. They were 5 metres out, and Jib managed to get the ball back and clear it to get a line out just outside their 22 for Jamaica, relieving that slight little bit of pressure. But now all the pressure is on this line out to get it back and keep on playing.
Yeah, it certainly is. Just taking a little break for some water. So as they take some water, time to admire some of the views we have here from Europa Point Stadium. Georgie, how many stadiums have these sorts of views? As we look out now into the Mediterranean, the lighthouse, the rock to the left, peering around the corner, you've got Morocco. There's not really anywhere else like it with these kind of views, is there?
No, there definitely isn't, especially at the stadiums I've been to, but with all sorts of clubs, nothing has come close to a view like this. You know, you've got the blue ocean literally 100 metres away from you, and it's a sunny day. I don't know what more you could ask for with a game of rugby.
Yeah, definitely, and it's great to see so many people here in the crowd as well. We are full with children, parents, grandparents, supporters. Everyone has come out today. I mean, it's absolutely packed here at Europa. It's just great to be able to see a stadium of this sort used to its proper capacity and to its real purpose.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think it shows as well that Jib is such a whole community, and it's not just a one team thing, it is a community thing, and inspiring the younger generations to pick up the rugby ball and get playing, knowing that they can achieve this one day.
Yeah, exactly. It's a real inspirational game today for a lot of the young fans here watching. And Gibraltar able to spoil that there and kick deep, get it up to the Jamaica 22. Strong tackle, but trying to hold him up. Knees went to ground, and the referee told him to release. And a penalty again. Discipline costing them here. And advantage, says the referee. Our referee today, Elgin Williams from the WRU, from the Welsh Union. Back from the United States from a spell in Major League Rugby. As Gibraltar take the penalty, doesn't go into touch, and they make it up with this bars up to the 10-metre line as they look to try and break forward even more.
Yeah, great to keep that kick in, and then to get them up to the 10-metre to allow the backs and the forwards to express themselves, to try and get over this halfway mark and just try and get on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, certainly a little kick over the top, but unable to get a man onto it. A strong chase here. Nearly got the tackle in, but it got tackled when it got into the defensive line. Jamaica looked to go to the fast. Strong two-man tackle. This held up, and that is work from Gibraltar there, holding up the tackle and making sure that they won the scrum there.
Yes, Jamaica really showing their physicality so far in this first half, and Jib are matching it, and it was great to get that turnover for a scrum.
So another opportunity then just inside the Jamaica half for Gibraltar. 2 tries so far to Jamaica in this first half. Just over 30 minutes gone. As they look to try and break through the line. A strong carry forwards from Gibraltar. Let's move the ball out, cutting back inside from Dos Santos. Jamaica trying to challenge for the ball. But unable to do so. Time's just stopped for an injury. And a well-earned water break, I think, for the players as well. 30 minutes of rugby. So far in this game. And it's a warm day today, isn't it? This is not warm as such by Gibraltar standards, but it's still quite a warm day no matter where you're from.
Yeah, most definitely it is a very warm day. I personally wouldn't want to be running around in this heat without a water break, so having a water break now is probably a really good thing to rehydrate, regroup and get together and, you know, talk about what's going right, what's going wrong, and actually doing it in the next 10 minutes before you go in at half time to have a word with the coaches.
You and me both. I don't think I'd want to be out there today in this heat, and I don't know if you've experienced this yourself. To be fair, probably most of your season you're not playing in weather like this, but even in the summer, even in the UK and back in England where you play, when you're playing on artificial pitches, the temperature does go up that little bit more, doesn't it? So it might be 25 degrees out there today, but it'd be touching on 30 degrees on the pitch for the players.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of artificial pitches. Because of the heat, it will radiate back to you, so you will feel the heat under your feet, from your boots, from the rubber crumb, like burning away at your feet, and you just think you're working hard, but it just, like, you put in the same amount of effort as you normally do, but it's just getting harder because of the heat. It's a great sight to see the Jib player back on his feet and walking off. That's Charles. Charles Magneto. I think so, yeah.
Charles Magneto, 24. So line out and immediately Stagneto making an impact. And Gibraltar now looking threatening inside the 22. Ball coming out the back loose. No advantage as the referees are coming back for a penalty, a high tackle. Ooh. A little bit of mind games going on from Gibraltar there, initially looking like they're going to go to the corner and then looking like they're going to quick tap, but they do go to the corner. And a really good opportunity here for Gibraltar to get themselves on the scoreboard with a line out 5 metres out.
Yeah, you'd be looking to drive from 5 metres out and get over the line. You know, we've seen the strength within the forwards to charge over, so it'd be great to see if they can impose that onto Jamaica and really test their defence in their maul.
Definitely will. Gone forwards and balls gone to ground. Gibraltar still with possession here. Thrust line of Jamaica. Trying to create options through the balls. Oh, going for dummy. The ball just going loose, but it's backwards. So they continue to push forwards. Start to bring it to this near side, pushing it out wide, quick hands, but into touch. But it is a penalty. Another high tackle against Jamaica. So another opportunity here, and they go quickly, but it is backwards. Ball not going to hands, but luckily going backwards. Round.
Very crucial try from Jib, 5 minutes out from half time. To get points on the board really shows that they really want this and really is testing that Jamaican defence.
Great work from Gibraltar there. Really strong, sustained attack. And they got the reward in the end. Managed to get themselves over and score the try. Just going around the corner, pick and go, pick and go. Not something you typically see and think about in the kind of weather and conditions we've got, but still a successful way of scoring.
Yeah, no, I do think a pick and go is so crucial to games these days. When you're 5 metres out, you know, it's easier to keep it simple, play close to the line rather than trying to get it out into the back and hopefully try and they get it.
A really ball there from Gibraltar. Strong carry forward from Gibraltar, gets them up and they're trying to move the ball out to the left hand side now, trying to find some space on the outside. Up to the 10 metre line. It's good defence from Jamaica. They're trying to close down on Gibraltar's attack, but the ball being whizzed out, just trying to try those offloads and just not quite going to hand. Being kicked but goes out, so we will go back in line with where the kick was taken for a Jamaica line out. It was close, it was just over the line, wasn't it, Georgie? It was so close to being on the right side, sadly just was not.
Yeah, you don't like to see those things when the ball don't stay in. It was great boot into the air, and I'm sure that would have pressured the Jamaican player to try and catch that. I'm sure they're quite relieved that it went out rather than them having to put their skills under test, and they just get a line out just outside the 22.
So, opportunity for Jamaica with a minute on our clock. They just knock it on in trying to secure that line out. So we're an opportunity and it's a penalty. Hands in the ruck, says the referee. So Gibraltar have the opportunity to clear their lines and get out of their 22 with a kick to touch. And a decent effort brings them up to the halfway line. That's just what Gibraltar needed there, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, most definitely. They've played a lot of rugby in their half, this half. So to get the line out at to halfway, to hopefully get themselves out their half and get into Jamaica's half and put the pressure on them.
So now, getting set in the line outs. Another contest from Jamaica, not making it easy for Gibraltar here as the ball comes popped inside to Dos Santos. Moving the ball out to Timmins, who carries carry. Sagnieto passes the ball out and a strong tackle back. Galloway lifted into the air and done backwards. But it was Jamaica being caught offside that let them down there. And Gibraltar with another opportunity to kick to the corner now. Nice kick down, gets them to 5 metres outside the 22. And again, an opportunity to try and attack from here for Gibraltar. Going forward again. Driving forward. But caught. It was and wasn't successful.
Yeah, that concludes the first half. A very good half of rugby. We're seeing both teams being very physical up front and both really pressuring each other's attack and defence.
Over Gibraltar. So it is half time here, and Jamaica have a narrow lead, 1 try lead, only 5 points in it. They lead 12 points to 7 over Gibraltar here. Join us again in the second half very shortly.
So just preparing the half-time entertainer here at Europa Park, and we've got competitors here. They've got to kick to their partner, who's going to catch the ball. Doesn't seems really easy, but they've got to keep hold of their balls all the way through. He's not doing too badly there. Oh, he's lost one there. Oh, well, it's a schoolboy error. So it's nearly time again here at the Europa Park Stadium for Gibraltar versus Jamaica. I'll go on now. Ready? I'm starting the music now. Okay, Tom, let's go. So it's time for the second half here at Europa Park Stadium as we kick off with Jamaica going quite deep into the 22. Quite tense first half here in the sunny Gibraltar. Lots of decisions of taking ball up into contact and probably both sides guilty of not exploiting the width enough. A little bit of a misplaced kick from Jamaica, going straight into touch and bringing play for Gibraltar back inside the Jamaican half. So another line, Lioness has not been performing badly so far for either team. I think one each has been stolen, and we go right towards the back. Excellent darts. This is more like the Gibraltar that we know and love, exploiting the width and the depth behind the fullback and the wingers. Well, all we need to do for Gibraltar here is to keep them under pressure inside their 22.
So Gibraltar starting the second half, as they started their first, really trying to pin Jamaica deep into their own half.
Yeah, we haven't lost count. It's all coming off that.
Good chase, charging forwards to the ball as they put boot through. Little grubber on the floor. And once again they pin Jamaica deep into their own half. Trying to move the ball back in, just trying to find a gap here at the moment, Gibraltar. ball moving to the left. Trying to push forwards. Gibraltar just 7 metres out from the try line now. Strong carry, breaking through the tackle. Just short now. Diving, trying to reach the line, but strong defence. And it is a try. Great work from Gibraltar. If he gets it, yeah. Second half. Come on, Gibraltar! So a successful conversion there from Gibraltar, takes them into the lead, 14 points to 12 here over Jamaica. And a knock on by Gibraltar gives us a Jamaican scrum down the centre of the field, just outside Gibraltar's 22-metre line. A chance for Jamaica here to try and get one back.
Yeah, most definitely. This is the first time Jib have taken the lead in the game over Jamaica. It'll be interesting to see how they respond back.
And they try to, and they kick through, just bounces into touch. A kick from Petrie, wasn't able to stay in field, but great work from Gibraltar to quickly turn what looked like a threatening attack into a strong piece of defence and clearance.
Yeah, it was a great shot coming in for them to spill it, and then great boot to get it, to put them back into their half, just outside their 22 to play from. We've seen Jib steal Jamaica's line out, so hopefully we'll see them steal it and get the backs into open space and get them playing.
Certainly is, and line out won by Jamaica, but Gibraltar trying to disrupt.
Jamaica nearing towards the 10-metre. Ref calls knock on from that play. Great pressure from Gibraltar to cause that knock on.
Is it 14-10?
Jib scrum here. You see Charles and Dave talking which way they want to play and what move they're going to be playing from this scrum. Ref calls time off as a player is down. So now if we are looking towards our left, we are seeing the mosque and the rock in the background of the stadium. It's not a sight that you will get at many stadiums, but here is one of the key parts of playing at the Europa Stadium. And what you have, the mosque is home to many people, and we're seeing Matt Jones back on his feet, getting helped off. And all the fans are standing to their feet, clapping him off. Matt Jones has put a phenomenal shift in today, getting 2 tries. It's back to Gibraltar scrum. Jib changed the direction of play, taking it back to the side where the scrum was. Great tackle by Jamaica on Arturo Capurro. Penalty goes for Jib for offside at the breakdown. Jib have chosen to go for the 3 points to hopefully increase their lead over Jamaica. Increasing Gibraltar's lead to 17-12. Great take from Phil in the back in his own 22, carries it up to 22 line. Gibraltar go to the clearance click, finds grass in the backfield. Jamaica scrambling back for it. Great pressure from Gibraltar from that kick to regather possession and place Jamaica under pressure. It is now a penalty towards Jamaica for hands on the floor in the breakdown. Jamaica kick it out to touch and find the 10-metre mark. Jamaica take the ball at the back of their line out and play it down the line through their hands or their backs. The ball does not go to hand and goes out on the other side of the field.
I haven't been stopping this one now.
Another great kick coming in from Jib, finding the backfield, causing Jamaica to scramble back with pressure from Gibraltar. Jamaica opt to kick it out.
Time capsule on that kid down there.
But once again applying pressure on the Jamaica defence, carrying into their half just beyond the 10. Jib just a few metres outside Jamaica 22. With big carries coming in. However, that goes against Jeb and it's Jamaica penalty for holding on. Jamaica up for the quick tap and they break through, that going beyond the 10 metre with space on the outside, opts to pass. Great scramble back to defend from Gibraltar. Five metres out and Jamaica gain a penalty. Ref calls Luke Bias, captain, over to have a word with him. Time is currently off as another Jib player is receiving treatment. Must have been a bit of cramp and he's back up. So the person just on your screen was the forwards coach acting as head coach. The crowd are getting on their feet, getting behind Gibraltar to cheer them. Jamaica chose a scrum from that penalty, 5 metres out. Big push in that scrum from Jamaica, creeping ever so slightly towards that try line. Great defence from Gibraltar as they carry that in. Gibraltar turn the ball over in the contact, causing the player not to go to ground. Five metres out and it's a scrum to Gibraltar. Phil Nielsen opts to pick and go down the blind side. Ball been taken out into touch. Penalty to Jamaica, 5 metres inside the 22 of Gibraltar. Jamaica have decided to go for a scrum. Another penalty for Jamaica from that scrum for wheeling round. Jamaica have decided to go for the 3 points to try and narrow the gap between the teams. Conversion missed by Jamaica. Leaving Gibraltar with a 22 dropout. Chip kick it into Jamaica's half. They're looking to kick back.
They're playing rugby, you have to film rugby.
Is it the score
17-12.
Jamaica playing it down the line. Great intercept from Gibraltar. Jamaica make the tackle. Slight knock on there from the Gibraltar player, taking it into contact. Leaving that with Jamaica scrum. 17-12 to us. Water break here with 25 minutes gone. Gib still lead 17-12. The Gib players have opted to take the shade to cool down before they start get going again. The Jamaica players are now following, taking the shade and trying to stay out the sun while they can to take on water, regroup. Players have now come back onto the pitch after 1 minute pause. With them going back onto the pitch, it's brought the crowd cheering for them in. We are restarting this play with a scrum to Jamaica.
Right there, but the score is still 17-12. Gibraltar lead over Jamaica. The final ball of the game. Let's get behind the boys.
Good drive from Jamaica. They take the far touchline. That's a yellow card from number 13, Dos Santos. Jamaica will be looking to capitalise on this, as Gib are now down one player. So they'll be down to 14 players. Jamaica have chosen to go for the points to try and close down the gap. Kick successful from Jamaica. They've narrowed the gap to 2 points. It is 17-15 to Gibraltar.
Come on, Gibraltar!
Great restart from Jib. Jamaica take it from the 22, carry 10 metres just outside their 22. Jamaica are looking to kick, to release their pressure on them and put the pressure back onto Jib. Slight miss. Slight misunderstanding with that tackle. Jamaica player is shown a yellow card. It is now equal. Both teams are on 14-14. Jib kick to the touchline and have gained themselves a line out 10 metres. For Jib. He's gotten Jib just inside the 22 of Jamaica. Another big carry from Jib number 1 who loses it in the contact. Jamaica have now gained a scrum.
Whenever we get a break in the play, get the crowd on their feet. 17-15. What have you got? We're definitely right. Sure? Are you sure we're right?
We see number 6, Luke Bias, comes off the field. With Matt Jones going back on. Jamaica kick the ball out from that scrum. Jib line out just outside the 22.
Jamaica have had one drive on
Write it down.
Wait, stop.
time off as a Jib player is receiving treatment. Time back on with the line out for Gibraltar. Jamaica making some changes in their forward pack. Gibraltar creep into Jamaica's 22, applying the pressure back onto them. Jamaica shoots up to try and pull up by the pressure, but Jib does not take it. Great defence, driving Gibraltar back. Penalty for Jamaica. Offside. Jamaica kick for the line out from that penalty, getting inside Gibraltar's half.
Come on, Gibraltar! Come on, Gibraltar! Come on, Gibraltar!
The crowd here at the stadium are cheering for Jib and their boys to bring it home. Jamaica look to kick, but it's covered by Gibraltar's number 15, who decides to run and then puts boot to ball. Great kick from Gibraltar. Line out to Jamaica inside their own half. Changes being made here for Jib. Jib are making Jamaica fight for every inch forward. knock on from Jamaica, giving Gibraltar the scrum. Time off here. Time back on. On our clock it says 5 minutes to go. Gib lead 17 to 15.
Go Gibraltar!
Pick and go from Phil, takes it down the blind side. Offloads it to the 15, who carries it just inside Jamaica's 22. Great line speed from Jamaica to drive Gibraltar back outside the 22. Advantage for Gibraltar for not rolling away. Stay for boot to ball, but nothing comes from that. Penalty to Jeb.
Ready for the post. Go for the bonkers one this time.
Jib have decided to go for post to increase their lead as much as they can.
They were registered.
Increasing the lead to 20-15. The crowd cheering for the boys.
Penalty for Gibraltar, adding another 3 points. Score now, Gibraltar 20, Jamaica 15.
Jamaica goes short for the ball, however it is spilt. Ripped in the tackle and the referee goes back for the advantage from that knock-on. Gibraltar scrum outside their 22. Phil picks again, goes down the blind side, and Jib boot to ball. However, it did not bounce out, and it is back from where the kick was taken. Jamaica line out, 15 minutes. Great line out still from Gibraltar, from that line out. Referee has given penalty advantage. Jamaica are really throwing all they can at this. Referee goes back for the penalty. Our clock here has gone into the red. However, we are following the referee's clock. Gibraltar kick for a line out 10 metres in Jamaica's half. Today's been a good day of rugby with both sides showing their physicality and both trying to get over the gain line. Line out, called not straight from the referee. Jamaica scrum. Big drive from Jamaica, forward pack. Jamaica looks to play it down the line. Jamaica find a gap in the Gibraltar defence. They make a break. Great cover and tackle from Leo. Another great hit from number 12 from Jib. And they have gained themselves an advantage. Ref blows up for a knock-on advantage from Jamaica originally. Scrum for Gibraltar, Dave Barley puts boot to ball, kicks it out, that is game over, 20-15 in Gibraltar against Jamaica. Home win for Gibraltar. All the crowd up on their feet, singing away, cheering the boys. And that's a wrap today against Gibraltar versus Jamaica. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuned in and everyone who's turned up today. The support hasn't gone unnoticed, and I'm sure the boys will be grateful for that. The final result was 20-15 to Gibraltar.
Well, guys, it's from Gibraltar Park for today. Final score 20 and Jamaica 50. Performance from both and well for everybody for tuning out on such a marvellous day. We still have another game to go, so watching in the crowd and checking it back on your TMO mobile phone, please stay around for the ladies game coming in a little while. But from us, from Gibraltar, goodbye.